All right, the Geeks are back. It's been a long time. We haven't had both of them, but this morning we got Bert Lam and Ian Kitajima joining us remotely. Good morning, gentlemen.
How's how's it,
Hey, how's
guy?
it
Good to be
going?
back with you.
How's it
Yeah.
going, Guy?
Yeah, I guess they're remote, they're distancing. Anyway, the first subject we want to talk about is something called Aloha Trace Survey. Tell us about that. What is Aloha Trace Survey?
All right, Guy. So Aloha Trace actually came out maybe about probably a good month ago in April when things were really getting interesting with the whole pandemic, and then it sort of lightened up because we saw the numbers really drop. But now, as we see more people getting back into the sort of celebrations or public spaces or demonstrations, there's now more people actually interacting with each other. And then what happens is now you're seeing the numbers sort of go up. So Aloha Trace is a survey that tries to help keep it's part of contact tracing. So it kind of helps to get an idea as to where some of the let's say COVID-19 folks are, and then it allow some of the folks that are actually trying to do the contact tracing to kind of keep track of where the hot spots are. So this is a local application. It's been developed by Upspring Media, and it's a collaboration between the National Disaster Preparedness Training Center, along with a group called the Pacific Urban Resistance Lab, Resilience Lab, and this is in combination with, I think you've heard the Department of Health talk about, getting maybe about 300 folks working on contact tracing, but that's the people part of it, right? So there's a people part of it, and then there's a data part of it. So the Aloha Trace is the data part. So you might want to check it out. It's at alohatrace.org, and you can, if you're using it and you want to sort of let people know that you're using it. It's hashtag Aloha Trace Daily, and it'll give you a text or email notification. And of course, there's no personal information, so it's all strictly anonymous. So you don't have to worry about your data being or your identity being kind of traced or breached. This is all anonymous data.
Okay, now we talk about something else that was developed by Oceanit, something called the Aloha AI People Counter. Ian, what's this all about?
How's it, guy? Good to see you again. So you know how Lacey does her vehicle traffic reports.
Sure.
This event will allow people to do people traffic reports. So these are AI powered sensors that you can put at different locations in the field. So we've put a bunch of these at Latour Cafe. So as people come in, walk up, we can actually count people. This is not a motion detector. This is a people detector. It knows the difference between people and animals and just movements around. And so as we put more of these out, we're planning to put these also in the public library systems. We have them at Toyota Hawaii, even at Oceanit and some other places. We're literally counting people as they're working through the community. And that helps you to understand the flow of people and traffic of people. So again, if maybe if you're at Costco, you could know like, okay, this is a good time to go to Costco. There's not that many people, or this like Saturday at a certain time is too busy. It's not a good time to go. So these are people counters that we're putting out there, and they're called Aloha AI sensors.
All right, we got to do that. Put that at some surf spots too, there, Ian. Anyway, Bert, tell us about
absolutely.
what's happening.
So you can see all the crowds.
Yeah. Anyway, tell us about what's happening at Bytemarks Cafe tonight.
So tonight, 6:30 on Hawaii Public Radio, HPR1, we're actually going to be talking to the folks over at Accelerate Hawaii, and they have a program called preX. And this is sort of like the pre-accelerator program. So we've got a couple of companies that are going to be on the show. They are representative of the preX program that's coming up. So Omar Sultan is sort of leading that charge. So we're going to have him and talk story about that.
All right, the Geeks, nice to see you guys both again, and we'll see you guys again soon, sometime soon. Take care. We'll be right back with more Sunrise.